Hello. How's it going? As much as I do not like the blurring of the background and I hate that it gets weird and starts doing weird things around my body in my chair, I it is so dark in my office today and I have to use the natural light. And there's things on my board over here that I cannot share with you for privacy reasons of client information and names and things like that. Um, so here's what we're going to talk about today. I am trying to make some really big decisions in my life and my business. And I thought that I would, in my content strategy in particular, um, not that, well, let me tell you what I've been doing. I have two channels currently. I have my Moonlit Magnolia, which is the soap company channel, and that's through my main YouTube, the YouTube I pay for, all of that stuff, and the one that I'm actually active on and watching. And then I have my, um, I have actually two business YouTubes. I have one that I grew a couple of years ago during like 2020 and before that. And It's got quite a number of views on that channel, but not a lot of subscribers, and I haven't really contributed to it in a while. And then there's the one that I've been uploading to the last couple of videos, and that is tied to my actual email, my business email. And to be perfectly frank with you, it's a lot to try and manage. And I'm not sure what's going on with my phone, but the last time I tried to record myself making soap, my phone actually cut me off for like the last 10 minutes of the soap making. And so I'm a little like, I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know how often I'm even going to be making soap, let alone able to record and release videos about soap making. And so I'm a little torn as to what to do. Um, and quite frankly, I haven't had a soap sale. I will have some. I actually talked to a friend of mine. She's like, hey, I really want three soaps in the next little while. But she's currently in the hospital and needs to get out of there before she can do any of that. So I am in a very strange situation where, and I've been watching a lot of content. I'm going to start looking at you rather than my hands. I've been watching a lot of videos about content strategy and content creation, and they're really targeted at people who want to do content creation full time, which is not me. I'm not looking to do that, but caveat, I am looking for this to be a big part of my content strategy and my lead generation strategy, especially as it relates to digital products and things that I want to release that are digitally motivated. Um, and I really think that YouTube is a good place to share my love of soap making and my desire to make those videos. Although I don't know if I really just want those to be short form content or if I actually want to do the long form content. With regards to that, I think it would be a lot easier to do short form content, making soap in particular, because I never record the part where I'm actually like measuring out all the oils and doing the thing and how many times can you watch me blend soap. I find that stuff relaxing, and I know that a lot of people do watch those things, but is that something I really want to share? And realistically, if I'm doing a channel where I'm the brand, right? It's a personal brand channel. That would really open up the doors for me to be able to share soap videos when that makes sense and when I have them. and to share the digital product videos when that makes sense too, you know, and just see what um, my watch times and all of that stuff reflect, and what people are actually interested in hearing about. The thing about the other channel that I actually got quite a few views on, the problems that I had with that channel were that I kind of got hemmed into one type of thing, and only one type of video actually got much of the views. And the problem there was there's only so many videos on, using ClickUp as a CRM that you can do. There's only so many videos on project management software that I'm willing to do, because I don't want to switch between multiple platforms just to test them out. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of that I do as an OBM to make sure that I'm suggesting the best software for people to use. But realistically, a lot of what I do is learning because clients are already using these softwares. That's where a lot of my education comes from. So, and oftentimes I don't have a need for a software to be able to properly test things. In a timely manner. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't think that YouTube is going to get me a lot of actual clients. I think that YouTube is a really good place for DIYers, and that's where the digital products will come in. Until I have a new phone and or a camera, I don't think that I'm going to be able to make a lot of soaping videos, because now I don't trust that my phone will stay connected and recording for the entire time. And there was literally no indication as to why it just stopped recording. It just stopped. So I'm really a little bit stressed out about that. And in order for me to buy a camera, I need to sell some soaps. So I think that maybe doing a TikTok or a channel that is just YouTube shorts, or all of that, and reels, whatever, for the soaps is probably the best choice for me right now. But I also want to occasionally talk about that stuff. So again, I feel like maybe a personal brand, like a channel called Life with Amber, or you know, something, or just my name, will be better for me than trying to have multiple channels. So I'm just not sure exactly what I'm doing. And I thought maybe if I came on here and I talked it out a little bit, maybe I would have a better idea of what I wanted to do. I think it's just got me a little bit more confused. So here's something that I should also mention. As of like a month ago, a couple weeks ago, I was strictly on Facebook and Instagram. And while I still think that those are extremely um, good contenders, and I think that they are strong platforms, um, the I feel like I would like to have more than just those platforms for my business. And not that that crash that we had earlier in the week had really anything to do with that, because I've been thinking about this for weeks. It may have just been that final, like, tipping point for me to go, yeah, I probably need to work on that, like, quickly. Um, and so I really want to get this done, and get it done pretty rapidly, to be perfectly honest with you. So I did an inventory a couple of last week early into this week and found over 21 different digital products that I've already created. 22 if you count the full book, and 23 if you count the light version of the book. I wrote a book on platforms that you need to run a service-based business, and I didn't market it very well. And so that's something I need to revise the book. Um, and I think instead of creating one whole book, I mean, that might happen, but I think I'm going to break it out into sections. Um, Client management in particular right now is the one that I want to focus on most of my attention on. And I wanted to expand it beyond what I offered in the book the first time. So I have a client management guide for service providers. I'm currently working on that, and it is for pre-sale. I'll leave a link in the description box below. The other thing that you can get your hands on, I'm looking at a really pretty bird. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. I'm loving seeing all the little birdies start to come out and play. It's really making me happy. Wow, my cat looks weird. Yeah, you look weird. I have a client management checklist as well for sale, and that will be in the description box below as well. I believe the checklist is, I need to look this up. Hang on. It's on my phone, which is in the other room. Okay, hold on. Let me get this information because I think that this is important for you to know. Oh yeah, the checklist itself is going to kind of walk you through all the things you need to do in order to get those systems ready to go, the systems that you're choosing ready to go. And it'll kind of give you an idea what systems you need. Like here, you need something for, your actual business email, which I would recommend Gmail for that, and Google Workspace in particular. And if you choose the $12 plan for Google Workspace, you'll actually get, you won't have to have Zoom. You can get Google Meet, which is just as good as Zoom, and in some cases better. And it's at no additional cost. And you get the recorded meetings and the whole nine. So I highly recommend that. And then there's a couple other things. So along with the Google Workspace recommendation, I also have 6 templates for that you need as a service provider to help you actually run the business. I believe right now I'm going to offer that for free. So you will see a link for that one below. And for a limited time, and then that will go up to $2. So nothing crazy expensive, but you get 6 email templates. Get it for free right now in the link below. And then once I've decided that I'm done offering that for free, I will switch it out to the paid link. But the reason you need these templates is a lot of times I believe that it's one of those things that I'm doing for my clients when I do their client management setups. And I think that they're really important emails, and they're emails that are unique and that people don't normally have ready. Okay. So go to that link if you're curious about those, and if you would like to get a copy of those. And they're just in a Google Doc, so you can copy and paste them into the templates inside of Google. You'll have to actually turn on templates in the Google Workspace if you haven't already, and then you can actually create templates in there. I'll leave a link to how to turn that on as well. So I hope that you guys have a good day. I think I have a clearer path. I think maybe it's time to move the soaps off of YouTube until I have the proper equipment. And I'll occasionally put some soap stuff on there, but Life with Amber B is probably gonna be a thing, or Amber S. I don't know. My last name is hyphenated, so I don't want to put Life with Amber BS because that's not helpful. But I have to decide between using my maiden name and my married name. So we'll see how that goes. I hope that you guys have a good day. I will talk to you all later. And hopefully, I will feel better the next time we talk, and I will have figured out how to do this without that being in the way. All right, guys. Have a good one. Love you all. See ya. Bye.